Stuck who your opponent, man, the man in the mirror.
All right, welcome to Stuck the World podcast, where we just coming to stimulate some conversation today. I got my cousin, I got my brother, I got my teammate, Riich Smooth. What's the deal?
My dog, appreciate it.
So basically, we just gonna talk about life. Talk about what life is about, what it means to you, what it means to me. So first off, we're gonna go off with what does life mean to you?
I mean, when it comes to me, I feel like when it comes to life, it's just, everything. You got to sit back and really be grateful for everything that you got. So, with me dealing with life as of my current state right now, I just sit back and just appreciate shit for what it is. And I continuously just thank, my creator for everything that I got and everything I'm going to obtain in the future. Like, you feel me? Because it's like a blessing, man. Like we be saying, bro, you get a 24-hour, like, you feel me, in a day. So every day you wake up, it's 28 ways and not 28 days. So you feel me? So every day you got to attack it and try to do something different to work towards your goals. So
That part.
that's how I feel about life. How about yourself?
Mm-hmm. Shit, honestly, I think it's simple. I think it's supposed to be simple, but I think we make it harder. Type shit. So that's how I feel about it. But in regards to you, what you got going on right now? What do you do? It don't even got to be in the personal space. It could be like in the music industry space, the artistry space. Like, what do you try? I feel like everybody's a creative. So what do you do as a creative?
As a creator, I make music. I'm an R&B and hip hop artist, so I like to dibble and dabble with both. I'll cut hair, so that's like creativity in me as well, because you got to get a solid blend when it comes to your cuts, and you got to have, you feel me, creativity and, have a different style and be unique when it comes to what you're doing with barbering. And that's with any trade that you do. So I feel like that's the creative realm I'm in right now, and I just want to be able to change lives in what I'm doing. Like, you feel me, to the people that I fuck with and the people that, you feel me, quote unquote, think, they look up to me and shit like that.
That part.
So it's like, I want to do it.
Why you wasn't confident when you said that?
Cause it's like, I feel like a lot of shit like people be saying, but sometimes it just be bullshit. So it's like, I don't know. Like, I feel like you take shit with a grain of salt, my nigga. It's like, I know niggas fuck with you. Like, I know niggas fuck with me and I appreciate the love and shit like that. But it's like, nigga, like I be telling niggas, bro, one mistake, niggas gonna turn on you. So it's like, you feel me? You'll know who's solid.
They could turn on you.
You feel me? On some shit for sure. So it's like, you'll know who's solid and who really in your corner. You feel me? When shit shake. But a lot of niggas just be around. So it's like, that's why I say quote unquote, because a lot of niggas will say they fuck with you and look up to you. Nigga, you do some shit that they don't agree with or don't fuck with. Or, you feel me? It's like, niggas start looking at you different. Niggas start treating you different. And it's like, nigga. But nigga, at the end of the day, you standing on your 10.
With you, what would be your goals? What's your goals in life, right? Short term, long term, however you want to display.
I feel like, to piggyback what you said, niggas want to get rich, but I feel like being rich is a mind state. You feel me? And the reason why I say that is because a lot of people get rich, but a lot of people can lose their and riches and shit like that.
Like people that win the lotto and go bankrupt.
You feel me? And the type of scenario I was just using on the phone with my cousin, it's like, nigga, think about that nigga Uncle Elroy. Like, nigga, he hit the lotto.
Next Friday?
Come on. Nigga didn't hit the lotto. Niggas had bread. Niggas lost the bread. And now niggas is in the hood selling barbecue. And it's like, it lets you know
I ain't never even connected that.
It's like, you didn't move away and tried to do some different shit, but it's like you didn't manage your money correctly. You didn't manage your money correctly and shit, nigga, and tried to buy some assets or do some different shit. It's like, now you would have had some type of family wealth behind your name.
That's real life.
That's what niggas
You know what I was thinking about? So I was watching the Jamie Foxx show, and it's an episode where, like, he basically, like, he get a record deal, but, like, the whole episode is basically tuned in on, like, how people get record deals, and then, like, they basically rape you for everything. They take you for everything.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Extort you.
And that's literally the whole episode. So it's like, if you would have watched that growing up, that could have kind of helped you. You feel me?
Navigate through your deals.
And Braxton, it was crazy because Braxton purposely was like, he got like bribed or something, and something influenced him to just be like, you know what, you good. He ain't even read the contract. He's supposed to be a business manager.
Yeah.
He ain't even read the contract.
Yeah.
So it's just like shit like that.
Yeah, you gotta watch.
You gotta watch what's going on.
You gotta make sure you got people where, that's why I do this shit with you, because nigga, we family, and it's like niggas understand each other. But you gotta really watch. When you get when you start to grow and
I feel like people be
elevate,
scared
it's
to talk
like,
about money though. I think when it comes to like family and shit,
I
I
mean,
think
yeah,
that's one
because
of
a
the
lot of
things that
niggas
people
don't
don't
be,
really talk about.
because people are not, you know, I talk to my uncle about this shit all the time. People don't be wanting to put money on the table. Niggas don't want to have a long term goal of, nigga, if we all put some bread in the pot, do something, nigga, in 5 years or 10 years from now, we can all earn from it. It'll make more sense for us. But niggas want short term shit. Niggas want to put $400 in the pot and see 80,000, nigga, in the next 4 months, and it don't work like that.
Okay,
It's
bet.
not
So
no,
like, okay, so piggyback off that.
it's not no scheme,
There's no patience
and that's what it
within the
is.
community.
Yeah, for
There's no
sure.
patience. Everybody
For
wants
sure.
quick. So look at. I don't even want to say the type of names, but look at the big ass families that's got generational
Yeah, for sure.
wealth. You have to basically hold it for one generation.
Yeah.
And then the next generation got to hold it.
Yeah.
And the next generation got to hold it.
And that's why it'd be crazy to me.
People be selling their houses and it's like, bro, keep that house.
Yeah. It'd be crazy to me to see that, like, you know, a lot of people be like having land and shit, and people sell their land and they sell it to developers and all type of shit. And it's like, nigga, you could have kept that and doubled that in the next 5 to 10 years, nigga, and made more if you would have sold it on some shit like that.
I feel like it's easier said than done, though. But
it is for sure. But it's like, nigga, do you know how much time fly by? Bro, like, nigga, I done turned 26 and nigga, in a matter of, nigga,
you got to be proactive, not reactive.
Come on.
26 is young though.
I mean, it is for sure, but it's like, nigga,
but your mistakes got to slim.
Come on, it happened fast, bro. So it's like, my pops always told me at the end of the day, the hardest thing in life is making decisions, my nigga. So it's like, you know, any decision that you make has got to be calculated with precision, nigga, and you got to make sure that you standing behind it and you fucking with it. Because it's like, if you don't, now in the back of your head, it's like, nigga, I could have made this left turn, but I went right. You feel me? And it's like, now niggas then went right and went wrong. It's like, you feel me? So
and shout out Break Bread.
On me.
That's my cousin.
Yeah, got their sweats on.
That's my cousin. That's my brother. Young Play on everything.
Shout out to him. Bread over everything.
If he see this, he know the deal. If I'm putting this on camera and being on camera, he know the deal. So shout out to my brother, bro.
Yes, sir.
So those we got going. So bam, basketball, bro. So I just seen that Brandon Ingram is injured and he's out for 2 weeks. How you feel about the Pelicans?
I mean, I feel like the Pelicans.
You watch basketball, right?
Of course.
Okay,
I play basketball, so it's like I stay.
Where you play basketball at?
I mean, I went to Bernerton High School. We went to CIF my junior year. We won the ring. Then my senior year, we went to state. But
my nigga had to disclose that, huh?
Yeah, you feel me? I mean,
so
nigga, I scored a layup on TV, nigga. So like, all my niggas sent me that on. Nigga, at the time, it was Snapchat that I was buzzing. So, nigga, all my niggas is hitting me on that. Niggas sending me text messages like, nigga, you going crazy. Like, I'm on TV. It's, I don't expect no shit like that. You feel me? But it's like, it was cool that niggas was able to do that because I knew, like, from an early time where I'm not going to the NBA, nigga. That wasn't my thing. Yeah. Like, I remember, like, nigga, like, if you ask my homies, bro, like, I was real life, like, rapping, nigga, on my phone. Like, voice memos was my shit when iPhone first came out, nigga, because I was putting shit from there on SoundCloud. I was a SoundCloud nigga, and we'll listen to that shit on the way to the games, nigga. And that's why it's like, I fuck with I remember when we first started making music, I was telling you I'm gonna start a new Instagram because I wanted an organic following. So it's like the people
whoever follow you for your music, they really gonna follow you for your music.
And it's not even only it's that, and it's like the people that I genuinely know. It's like we had a relationship. It's like, you feel me? They fuck with you on some shit. So it's like, you know, that's where like a lot of my support be coming from, and that's why I fuck with it, because it's like niggas remember me from being a nigga freestyling and all that shit. Niggas used to be doing them super hot fires and shit and all that shit in high school and shit like that. Like I remember being on doing shit like that. So it's like now it's like, you know, now that we really doing this shit and just telling a story, my nigga, it's like people see the passion. Like niggas been seeing niggas doing that shit. I mean, nigga, for yourself, nigga, you done been on the radio on some jerking shit. It's like, nigga, you feel me? Like niggas grew up in that era. Like niggas was really getting on. Like niggas was doing this shit. But it's like now it's like we on some more, how I say it is just more professional shit. We standing on our principles, nigga. We tell our story.
I think it's just easier though. It's easier to be more expressive and creative because that's what everybody else is fucking doing now.
I mean, yeah, but not only that, but it's all about being yourself too. Right. So it's like, you know, if people see that you not trying to replicate another nigga or you trying to do something different, like, you know, niggas is gonna easily gravitate to you because it's like that nigga is original, bro. Like that nigga's not no nigga that's trying to be like Lil Baby or NBA Youngboy or any of these niggas. Like, you feel me? No, this nigga is on his own shit. Like he be on. Of course, niggas have their influence. You feel me? A lot of niggas get influenced. That's why I hate that this whole LA rap shit, because niggas be on some everybody sound like this or that, but everybody have their influence. Now I understand if niggas is real life jocking niggas and niggas is like, you feel me, niggas is taking their whole cadence and all that shit and trying to run with it. Okay, I get it. But nigga, if niggas had an influence, they had an influence. Like what you expect, my nigga? Like,
all right, bet. All right, bet. Back to basketball.
my bad though, but yeah,
Nah, you straight. Back to basketball.
I feel like with the Pelicans though, nigga, they're a great team. You still got Zion. I mean, you got.
You see him? He going or what?
Yeah, he's going crazy. He's been losing weight, and I really like.
Everybody keeps saying. I feel like he still look a little heavy,
bro. He's been losing.
But it take time though.
So weight though, I'm telling you, he's
so
losing weight.
I'm not the fittest motherfucker.
But I mean, if you just look at previous months ago, if you really do the comparison, you can see how big he was. Bro was like damn near 300 pounds.
He was big.
So it's like now he's slimming down. He getting up there for dunks and shit like that. He could do it.
He could do it even without casually. So even without the weight, it's gonna go crazy.
Come on, but that's what I'm looking for in him because I feel like he's a dominant player. He can be another LeBron James if he slims down and really bulk up on some shit to where he can just drive through the lane and just nigga, that's nothing, get up off me. Like nigga, lay up. Nigga. Yeah. And that could be his game and work outside from there. But I feel like the Pelicans is gonna be a solid team. I mean, I don't know if they're gonna do in this playoff run, but I feel like they're gonna be a great team. So you feel me, look out for it. Cause you still, like I said, you still got McCollum, you still got Zion, they big. Who is it, Valanciunas or some shit like that? Or I don't even know what they big. I forgot what they big is, but they got a solid team, bro. So I feel like they'll be straight.
What about the Lakers?
I mean, we straight right now. I feel like
I'm a Laker fan
for sure. So it's like we just a team to look out for, my nigga. And I'm always vouch for my team. So it's like dealing with this shit. It just for me, it's just like niggas gotta watch out for us, bro. We have LeBron James. You're not gonna get a full LeBron James throughout the whole season. You're gonna get some fuck ups. You're gonna get some just fuckery. Just nigga, I'm chilling. You're gonna get all that. But nigga, look what we did last year. And we went all the way to the Western Conference Finals and lost. And got swept. I remember we got swept.
How you feel about LeBron's age?
But I mean, I don't think he take care of his body, bro. Nigga pays.
How long you think he could be able to play though?
Probably till like 42, 43.
How old is he right now?
Like 38, 37, or some shit like that. So I think he'll be straight.
I think about like 39, bro. You think about like 37, 38?
I think like 37, 38. I don't know how old bro is, but I know he still got a few years in this tank. I mean, it just depends on how he play. His style play is. You can't be still going to the rim for him, trying to go crazy. I mean, if you got it, you can, but it's not. Oh no, not trying to be out there dunking on niggas and shit like that. Now it's more on some strategic. You following the footsteps of Kobe and Michael, and you working on your fadeaway jumpers. Your mid range should be immaculate, nigga. You should be working inside the paint to come outside the paint to be hitting three, coming down, walk up threes, pull up threes, shit like that. It's a more strategic game for him. I feel like it's always been like
it can't be erratic. I mean, I feel like it's never been erratic though. He's always been like.
I mean, he's been physical. He's physical though.
He is.
Because LeBron's gonna get to the rim if he can. He gonna bully you. But it's like now you're starting to slow down. You don't need to.
It's crazy being around athletes and like being how small I am. It's crazy as fuck. It's like nigga, how you even get that big? That shit is nuts. But okay, so boom. All right, we did basketball. Football, who your team?
I'm going for the Baltimore Ravens.
You like the Ravens? How you feel? I want to talk about this. How you feel about Lamar Jackson?
I feel like, in my opinion, I feel like Lamar is a phenomenal player. You know, that's my nigga, so I'm going to always say something good about him. I just feel like he just has to stay in the rim of himself. And this goes back to that question of, you know, what's your goals and shit like that. I feel like he just got to understand the end goal is to get a championship. You done won your MVPs now. Now you got to focus on getting a championship. He could have won that Chiefs game, in my opinion, but I feel like you can't follow the press. You played too much in the pocket. You wanted to show that you was.
I wanted to see where you was going. You
wanted to show that you were a pocket passer and shit like that. No, bro, you run. You've been doing this shit since you was in high school, bro. I've been watching you. I watched it translate to when you went to college, bro. You have.
Bro, you looking at the camera?
Yeah, you have to run the ball. Nah, real shit, because you have to run the ball, bro. All that trying to be in the pocket, you can pass. You proved this season that you were a great passer. A lot of niggas done caught great passes, my nigga, from you this year. But when it comes down to a doggy dog game,
you gotta do. How you
gotta, nigga. Don't change the recipe, nigga.
Yeah.
That's why businesses and food places go out of, because nigga, you changing the fucking recipe. You've been doing this shit for 5 years. Oh, my bad, bro. It's just like you just been doing this shit for 5 years, and then all of a sudden you change the recipe on the nigga.
Yeah.
You done took shit off the menu. Now you gotta make nigga take a step back and look at the menu like, ain't never had this shit on here. Now I gotta switch it out with. So it's like, Lamar just gotta stand the rim at him, and nigga, bro, just real life, just take on that nigga journey, bro. Just doing you. You can't listen to outside noise, bro. If you do that, you gonna play like that. I mean, and we watched it.
No, I definitely believe that.
We
Like,
watched it.
he like, I don't, you don't want to assume what somebody think, but I definitely feel like he feels like he has to prove something, and it's like, I think he's learned the balance between like standing in the pocket and going to go and running.
Yeah, running.
But I feel like when it gets to those moments, I feel like he not making the right decision, or he wants a certain way, a certain narrative for him to do it, and he not
and
really
you
seeing
can't,
it or
you
something,
can't do that,
or
bro.
something,
And you can't do that. But my question for you is like, I mean, you play football. I didn't play
I
football.
did.
I played Pop Warner and all that shit growing up. But I didn't play in high school. So you played football.
You only played in high school. Nothing crazy.
Okay. I mean, but it's like on some shit to where it's like, say you in high school, you had niggas critiquing you every game. It's like, nah, nigga, you got to do this. You should have did this and do that. So it's like for him, it's on a bigger spectrum.
It is.
It's like, nigga, I scroll my phone. Everybody on Twitter like, nigga, what you doing? Sure. Nigga go on Instagram. It's like, nigga, what you doing? Okay, now you go on ESPN on the TV. It's like Stephen A.
Stay off your phone, though.
And that's the thing. That's why I'm just like, you just gotta stay to yourself.
Now you don't have kids, right?
Nah, no.
But still, when I talk to anybody, I want to know about their upbringing if they don't mind talking about it. To me, I think it's very important to know like where somebody's temperament is, where their psyche is, because of how they grew up. So when I say not a baby daddy, I'm talking about for the dads, because I ain't had no pops. You ain't had your pops, right?
Nah,
but I got kids, so
yeah.
I think it's important. So with you
mind if I go live?
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like growing up with a stepdad was like on some. I fuck with my pops, so it was a different light of seeing how somebody that you don't really know or relate to, how y'all can grow a relationship,
get a bond,
and catch a bond together. So growing up with my dad, it was just on some shit to where it was like I knew dog wasn't my real pops, but at the end of the day, it's my dad. Like he with my mom, like me, and they got married. So it's like
you learn to get that respect and give that respect.
Yeah, for sure. And especially because it's like niggas ain't coming to my life on some shit to where it's like niggas came to abrupt anything, or niggas came to like put their foot down, be on some hard ass shit like nigga you got to do this or do that, or be on some like mean shit. Like a lot of people parents be on some like people mish or mush like families, and they be on some weird politicking and shit. So it's like he came in trying to teach me shit. Like you feel me? Like really show a nigga how to be a man. So it's like at the end of the day, when I was younger, niggas didn't really understand it. And I feel like at a younger age, you're not gonna understand it because it's like you think niggas is being hard on you. You think niggas is just riding your coattail. You think niggas is just, what can I say? You think that he riding your coattail, and he not. So it's like you just gotta take, like we say, everything with a grain of salt. And it was cool. Like you feel me? I don't know my real pops. I ain't never really had a conversation with bro. I spoke to him a couple of times.
How you feel about that? Like, you feel angry? You want to talk about that? You care?
I mean, we could talk about it. I don't care.
Yeah. How you feel about it?
Like, I mean, I don't feel no type of way. Like for me, bro, it just be on some shit to where it just be like, as a man, bro, like as I watch everybody around me that got kids, and like as I've watched like the elders before me, it's like it's not hard to take care of your kids, bro. Like as long as you applying pressure and doing what you got to do to like take care of the household, it's not hard to take care of your kids, bro. Like you feel me? So it's like
you think so?
Nigga, if I had kids, I mean, I'm sorry, bro, but if I had kids, like if I had kids, it's just like I'll be on it. Like there's no way I'm not there, bro. Because it's like for me, it's like it's sick watching.
You think it's because you wasn't around your pops?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, for sure. That plays a huge part.
So you think if you did have your pops, you would still have that same like energy?
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure. But I mean, I get this energy. I get this energy from having my step pops, who I call my pops. You feel me? Because he didn't taught me that. It's like being around that nigga. I mean, being around that, I was 5, bro, when I first met my pops. So it's like I'm 26 now, so we didn't really do a relationship, bro. So it's like
that's a bond, fool.
You feel me? Watching him, like you feel me, maneuver with my mom and do certain things. It's like
being respectful. And
you feel me? It make me want to step up. Like okay, that's how you approach a situation. Like you don't approach it a different way. I mean, like we had conversations, bro. Like in situations that I didn't have to deal with, it's like you got to be a man about it. Like it's certain ways how
What
you
does that mean? What does that mean? So when somebody say like you got to be a man about it, what does that mean?
stand on your principles. Like stand on the code and your morale of what you feel and how you navigate.
Yeah.
Like you're not gonna go against your code for, you feel me, your situation or your girl. As in, you do have to hear where she's coming from, but it's like at the end of the day, if you feel like this is what it's on, it's what it's on, bro. And it's like if it's the right way, you got to be able to lead her. And a woman, a real actual woman, is gonna let you lead her. So it's like, you feel me. So it's like, you know, it just comes.
All right, so balance.
Like
so
that.
how you feel if a woman is making all the money in the house and she's okay with her dude kind of like being a stay-at-home dad? How you feel about that?
I don't care, man. I mean, as long
I think
as
it's interesting. I'm interested because I'm asking you don't have like
I don't have kids, but I mean,
like that.
if I was in that situation, it'll be on some. If I'm at home, bro, I'm on everything. I'm cleaning. I'm doing everything, bro. I'm cooking. I'm on all that.
On me.
You got to, because if it was in this,
I just throwing some old Wayne.
Come on. For me, it's like, bro, if I'm ever blessed to be able to do that for my wife, and she is at home, I would want that. Like I would be able to want to come home to a home,
to
like
a clean house.
Clean house.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. It's hard having kids and like staying at the house, bro.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, that plays a huge part for sure. But
it is how you kind of navigate, because it's a situation where my son he'll like I'll be laying down and he'll come and lay with me and go to sleep. Yeah. But he won't do that with his mama. He run around when he get tired. He run around. He act like a little wild child, like a Tarzan. Yeah. He act wild. But then when he with me, I'm like, hey, come lay down. You tired? Yeah. And he'll just come like, all right, like.
Yeah.
KO.
And now you can get stuff done.
You can get stuff done. Yeah. But she be my lady be telling me, she be like, he don't do that with me at all.
Because it's like I always tell you, bro, when it comes to a woman and kids, they gonna always bail their kids up. My mom was like that. I've grown up. I mean, getting in situations with my dad. My mom was like, "Hold on," like, but it's always the mother. It's the mother nature, bro. It's the mother's touch. It's like they have that soft. They not gonna be stern like us. Like they not gonna put their foot down and step on. Like nah, they gonna be on some like they gonna brush it off. Like all right, wait till your daddy get home. Cause that's where you come in. And you like, hey. Don't be at home doing this with your mom. Like,
it's a balance. It's a balance because you gotta love your babies.
Come on,
you gotta love your babies
for sure. Love the kids for sure.
So you gotta definitely always show them you love them, and not say sorry after. Not say you love them after you hurt them. Yeah, like you gotta say you love them like regularly.
Oh, come on, bro. I mean, I just feel like we talked about even before you had kids. It's all about how you speak to them and talk to them. You know, it's not yelling at them. It's just we talking, we speaking. I'm projecting something to you to where it's like you can get it.
We the proxies to the world, so we want to treat them how we want to show them how the world is.
For sure.
So this is how the world is, and it is like that. You know, you gonna get in situations where, I was telling my girl, like, when it comes to this kind of shit, like, you really want to teach your kids like balance. You want to teach them balance really early. For sure. You want to teach them balance, and obviously my kids are young, but But you want to teach them balance really early. You want to be able to teach them to just relax. Things are going to get hard. It's going to be a bumpy road, but as long as you get another 24, bro,
you can maximize your day, bro. Like I always say, bro, you can be better than that. Like, I mean, it's the old saying, but everybody always say, bro, be better than the day you was before. Like, you feel me? I mean,
I like that.
You always are able to, if you get another 24, you're able to at least put an inch towards something towards your goal. You feel me? So it's like, maximize it. We get 24 hours in a day, bro. Like, you laying down for 6 hours is by choice. Yeah. Like, you feel me? But you working 6 hours is by choice too. And you can see the progress, you feel me, that you gain from it when you really lock in and try to get where you're trying to go.
Nice.
I mean, like I be saying, I'm going to the gym and shit. So if you go to the gym in a month or two,
I be on my little pull-up bar doing my push-ups and shit. I don't do a lot, though.
But nah, even if you're doing push-ups, bro, like a lot of people don't be understanding, like calisthenics is real, bro. Like you can do calisthenics and gain the same weight and same.
I feel like based off my genes, bro, I should be much bigger. But I be running around with my kids, and doing push-ups, and just crawling around.
There's nothing wrong with that though. Like I always be saying, like you gotta involve cardio into your. Bro, you can't be no muscle head and not have no cardio under you, bro. Yeah. Because what if you fighting, bro? You winded. All that muscle shit cool, but you winded.
You winded.
You don't have no stamina. Like, so it's just like, in that sense, it's all programming, bro. Like, you feel me?
I mean. You read?
Yeah, I've still been reading that book that you gave me.
Yeah, you remember the name of it?
Yes, don't believe everything you think.
Yeah. Oh, there's this little shit right here.
Yeah, that's the shit that you sent
7
me.
spiritual laws of success. What kind of books you read?
Fiction, nonfiction. I grew up reading R.L. Steins and
Okay,
you
bet.
know,
Do you
like
remember like the title?
not off the back, but like
But
I used to read that whole little series and stuff that they used to have.
I kind of remember the author. That's why I asked.
You feel me? And
Have
I
you
used
ever read
to.
Harry Potter?
My sister used to read it, so I used to take after her a little bit, but I ain't read the whole thing. I wasn't like really a big reader growing up.
But
I mean, my grandpa used to like to read and stuff like that. So I
my
mean,
mom used to pop shit.
you feel
Boy,
me?
you know all them songs and you don't be reading. That's how I
You
used
feel
to
me?
read.
So no, I feel that for sure. But we used to go to shout out to S&Y bookstore in Lamert. We used to be up there going to the bookstore. My grandpa used to be like, pick out 2 books, and I'll pick out books. But it got to a time where it was crazy because I sit back and reflect on stuff, and then I'll be like, damn, like I was getting like Diary of a Wimpy Kid, like all type of little kid books and shit. And then my grandpa would be like, hey, bro, like you getting to an age now to where it's like time for you to like start maturing on what you read. And like
he told you that?
Yeah, bro.
Okay.
And he was like, get this W.E.D. Du Bois book, and I read it, bro, on some shit.
I wonder, is that wrong? I wonder. That's something that I would want to ask somebody. Like, when is it time to kind of like tell your youth like it's time to give up something, like the Tooth Fairy?
Yeah,
like not
all of that.
books,
yeah, bro,
like not
yeah.
books. You need to read more mature books. Like
because
I never had that conversation.
And it's crazy that I did because it woke me up to something to where it was like, okay, like life is deeper than what it really is. Like you feel me? Like
that's what you got from that.
Yeah, bro. Because it's like, bro, I'm reading Diary of a Wimpy Kid. Like it's shit cool, but it's like, man, that's not nothing really informational for me to just really elevate life. So it's like
you need something you gotta read again. You gotta read 2 or 3 times. Like, hold on, what did he say?
He like, you going to high school now, bro. Your head frame gotta be different. Like you walk into there really knowing something. It's like, bro, you can navigate freely. But it's like I never.
Your grandpa was elite though,
and I never really took school serious. Like you feel me? So it's just like it made me kind of think back and look at shit like, damn, I really could have and really should have.
I feel like I'm not. I wouldn't say that I'm dumb, but I feel like I found out how to manipulate the system in school. I think I learned a lot for sure, especially going to college. But I think
for sure,
I definitely think I learned how to manipulate the system to get through. Like I think my mouthpiece is really what kind of got me where I needed to be. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta have one.
For sure.
You got somebody in class you really mess with, or
I think my work ethic is kind of what kind of helps me.
For sure. I mean, that's what's gonna always elevate you. I always tell people it's adversity, bro. Like that's how you get through. You push through and get through stuff. Like, I mean, going back to basketball real quick, that's how I see Anthony Edwards. Like, you feel me? And how
big pivot. Okay, big pivot.
Bro is out there doing stuff that's like
MJ or what?
I don't even say MJ. I just feel like he has his own skill level.
Like I feel like I wasn't old enough to really be like MJ.
Because I'm not gonna sit here and act like I watched every MJ YouTube video. Like, no, bro, or every game. Like, no, bro, I watched a couple. Like, growing up watching basketball, you watch a couple of games. You see back then when everybody used to have like DirecTV, Dish Network, or whatever, Hardwood Classics. They used to come on the TV. You see them little old Magic.
You always see the Celtics.
Come on, bro. So you always see shit like that. So it's like that's where that come into play. But no, I think he got his own skill level. He doing different. She's carrying that team how I thought. In my honest opinion, how I thought Jimmy Butler would have carried the team. But he's more of a scorer, and Jimmy Butler is more of a defender.
So okay, hold on. We'll pivot to this. I want to point this out. Aaron Gordon. Have you seen like the way he's dribbling the ball? Yeah. Or am I tripping? Have you seen it?
Yeah.
If you look like years back, and I wish I knew how to fucking pull up video.
He didn't have no.
This
shit on the string now. Yeah. Yeah, it's on the string now. But that's what playing with Denver. I mean, and then it's like too. As much as I don't like Denver, they're a great team. I think you got to give it to them. I really like Michael Porter Jr., bro. He's nice. He heavy. He like 6'8", 6'9".
You
feel me? And it's like when you training when bro had 3 back injuries, and he had 3 back surgeries, bro.
Okay, bet. So pivot. What about Lonzo Ball? I've always been a fan of him. I feel like I like the long point guard, like Ben Simmons.
Yeah, I think he's gonna be solid. I think coming back he's gonna be solid. It just depends on how he come into his role with the Bulls team. I think he is a great point guard. Hills, you feel me? Was where he was hooping at. Bro went to UCLA and all that shit. So I mean, honestly, I think bro is a real solid player. I just feel like it just depends on what he do, bro, and like how he come back. I mean, how bad do he want it? Like, you feel me? So, his little brother is snapping, LaMelo. I mean, he's
He
still
ain't been
doing his
playing.
shit.
I think he injured.
Oh shit! When I seen him playing, he was doing this shit. So
He
it's
go
like
crazy.
you gotta come back
He
and
go
be
crazy. I
match your
miss him
brother
too.
energy. You feel me? Like they contenders. They really could do something. Chicago, they really a cool team. Kobe White has really stepped up as a player. I fuck with bro. And I'm gonna shout bro out because he don't really get talked about, but he a really cool player, bro. And I feel like if Zach LaVine come back healthy, they could be a solid team, bro. Especially with Lonzo coming back, having a point guard. You don't got Alex Caruso.
They probably gonna get rid of Lonzo. He probably gonna go to another team.
I mean, shit, he'll be cool anywhere he go to. Well, I mean, he could be a backup PG or he could start anywhere. But I just feel like getting him back into that.
He can start anywhere.
I feel like a lot of teams would take a chance on bro for sure.
Yeah, it's that long point.
But I just feel like
he fixed his shot. So
I just feel like it all depends, bro, on how he comes back. They probably gonna run bro through the G League and see how he plays and how he gets whatever, like how he it just depends on how bro play, like how he come back into the system and shit like that. If he do leave Chicago, it just depends. Like, you feel me? So I mean, I feel like Lonzo's solid. I mean, cool.
Bro. All right, boom. What about you? Heard about the shit that happened in Moscow?
Oh, the terrorist attack. It was like 40. That? It was like 40 killed, like 100.
It's like 80, bro.
Yeah, shit, crazy, bro.
I read somewhere that they was paid to do it. That's what they told the like police. That's what I read. That's what I read on like.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised, bro. If you do work a 9 to 5, that's why it's smart for you to, like we be talking about, invest your money to start another business alongside what you.
And you can't complain.
On. Yeah.
So when you go deep into like, well, I gotta go get their money to get my own money, it's like, okay, now you complain.
Yeah.
You gotta just kind of play the cards you dealt. Okay, I got this. This is what I got over here.
On my mama.
You know what I'm saying? Like, let me see how I can manipulate the situation. Bro looking at me kind of funny. He got a poker face. So now I got to play the whole. I got to play the whole board.
On the whole field. You can't fuck up. Because if you fuck up, now it's your turn.
Because if you pay attention to how somebody else is looking at you or how they moving, now you off your pivot. You using your energy to look at them instead of do what you supposed to.
I promise you. And it's like that's why, people fall in the rim of what they fall into. Because it's like you're not focused on yourself and the task at what's hand for you.
Fact.
And when you do, it's like, now it's like, okay, like you just connected it to poker. It's like, okay, now I can see bro bullshit and I ain't worried about bro.
That part.
I could look at bro.
So you can't worry about other people though at all.
I could look at you in your eye, I can tell, yeah, it's over with.
Yeah.
Put my cards down, I didn't flip or I didn't hit or whatever they call it. So it's like, you feel me? So it get to a point to where it's like you gotta be confident in yourself. It's the confidence, bro.
All right, bet. So this is what we gonna do. We gonna end on this note right here. We gonna end on this note right here.
Sure.
Did you see the stuff that happened with Kobe and his parents? Kobe Bean Bryant and his parents.
I'm talking about them selling his ring.
Yeah. How you feel about
that? I feel like as parents, bro, that's just something that you don't do. I mean, it's memorabilia and it's something that your son won. But I feel like at the end of the day, people got to understand the relationship between his wife and them is not.
That's what everybody keeps saying.
So it's
I don't know too deep into that.
I feel like
so I think that's kind of fun.
I feel like it. I mean, if you see what they pulling, it's like you can tell. You feel me? So it's like, they got to do whatever they got to do to keep bread stimulating and going. So it's like, if that's what they got to do, it's like
you can't get too in your ego about this situation, especially if you're not involved.
Yeah, and it's not my money. It's not my parents. It's not. You feel me?
Yeah.
If it was me, it's like, bro, I would hope, like, you feel me, whoever I'm with, take care of my peoples or dish them off or like, you feel me? Just make sure that they cool.
Something,
it's like,
bro. It's too much money over there.
Like, it's
too much money over there.
And you have my kids.
It's too much money.
And that's their grandparents. So it's like, you feel me?
It's too much money over there.
You can't do nothing like that, bro.
But that's where you question, like, okay, is it somebody's personality or ego, or is it just they don't want to hold it?
Yeah. And it's like at the end of the day, for me, it's like, I feel like I said, that's their grandparents. Just to see your grandparents suffer and your mom and grandparents is not cool. It plays a part on you growing up as a youth.
It does revert back to when you was a kid, man. Like, all of this revert back to when you was a kid, like, how you view things.
Yeah, because it's like, damn, like, you might think of it as like, you around your mom so much, you see that how they maneuvering. It's like, damn, she moving out of spite. But you don't know that maybe it could be the other way around.
Or you might not know what spite means. You see what it is, and then you learn what it is through the world. Now you label that.
3 years down the line.
That part.
It's like, now you like, damn. Now
10 years down the line.
Sometimes too. And I mean, yeah, bro. And that's just really how it goes. Like it's just, I mean, that's just how I see it, bro. I just feel like it's easy to navigate. It's easy to do things. Like my pops always say, it's cool to be cool. And you can be cool, fool. So it's like I feel like
We gonna end on that.
come on, bro. Come on.